Hey everybody, it's me, Pam, Dragon Moon Creations. Welcome back to my channel. Hang on, let me hang my phone up because it looks like it's recording right. If it isn't, you'll never see this anyway. Alright, let's see. Can't see what I'm doing. I've been playing with some of my digital downloads. And by playing with, I'm cutting them out and inking them up and trying to get some inspiration because I seem to have lost any inspiration whatsoever. And I just wanted to share it with you, what I've been doing and how I've been, backing them and inking them and just trying to get my mojo back. I totally lost my mojo. Anyway, some of them I've had for a while, and I thought I lost them, and I ended up finding them on my laptop. Some of those digital downloads, you don't get them after a year or so, and some of my downloads that I'm using are 5 or 6 years old. And if you don't get them, sometimes they just like purge them from the system. I started out doing these. And these were the Merry Christmas tickets. And I've had these for a while. And let me see. Is my phone crooked? I think it is. Hang on a second. I don't know. That's probably more crooked. I've had these for a while. And these are Victoria Design from Etsy. And I had these little bags. And I was cutting them apart. I mean, they're really cute. I just printed them out on, this is that 110-pound white cardstock. You can get it at Walmart for between $5 and $6 for like, is it 150 sheets? But that's what I printed them on. And I'm sure if you printed them on a different color paper, you would get a different color. Anyway, yeah, you get a different color. But let me open up one. I liked this one. We had a groundhog, and it's living under our house. It's been living there, I don't know. But we finally caught the groundhog. I don't know why I just threw that in it. But see, these are, if you look, and if I can get in there, if you look there, it's got music in the music background. And it says Silent Night right there. They're really tiny, but they're adorably cute. So I have these little bead bags. So I just put them in there. Cut them and put them in there. I did those, and I did the Christmas tree ones. The candy cane one. And I've done the Santa Bingo. Oh, and mistletoe. There's mistletoe right there. So I've been doing those. Okay. I had a whole sheet of these, and I did the whole sheet. I didn't back them. I just left them like this. And whenever it came up to here, I said, I can't cut that circle. And I didn't know any other way to do it. So I used my hole punch. And that is how I did these corners too. Because they're straight across when you have them, when they're on the ticket sheet, So I just, whenever I was cutting them out, I just went in there and after I got them all cut out and just punched with that. And then I inked it. If it wasn't perfect, then I just inked it. But these are cute. These are kind of Santa. And these I inked around the edges. These over here were Vintage Photo. But these I inked with Shabby Shutters. There's Santa. And there's the mistletoe. Bells. More bells. I couldn't figure out what that was. It was I had it up this way, and I said, what is that? And Santa with toys, old time Santa. Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Candy cane. If I could stay in frame. They're very vintage. And some of them, I took my, you know, just to see, like, you can see on the, probably see on the back where it perforated. Well, they don't come off the sheet that way. But I took my Tim Holtz perforator, you know, laid it down with a ruler and just went, so it gives it that. So you can actually, if I wanted to decorate it, use it as two pieces, I could use two pieces of ephemera. I did those. And then I did these. These I actually, I got another one download that was quite similar, but I had these. But some of them, I think one of them, and again, it's just that 110-pound white cardstock from Walmart. But I think they were cute. I've got, this is the office one, I think. I've got another one's library, I believe. But I actually backed that one with just a craft cardstock. And then cut it out again. And it makes it really nice and stiff. And then I use my perforator to perforate right there. So, get those. Okay. And I got these. I haven't started on them. This was, I just recently purchased these. I think I purchased them yesterday. More tickets. They're not very big. They are, some of them are 5 and some are 6. So, like, some of them are an inch and 3/8, and some of them are an inch and 5/8. Might as well say. But I thought these were really cute. These are going to be fun to cut out too. And I'm trying to do them like I was working on. And I had these before. I used some of these in a little Halloween journal that I had done. These are Halloween tickets, like the Christmas ones. Only they're the Halloween ones, see? Same shape, same size. And I had them. I don't know where they went. I think I had an entire Halloween file that I really did lose. So Victoria Designs is where I get them. Victoria Designs, but I get it on Etsy. And they were having half price, so I got them, I think, for $2.52. This was a this was a $1.98 download. This was $2.52. These were really cool. I like these evidence labels. And whenever I was searching around her site, her store, I saw that this was actually part of her Sherlock Holmes collection. They all say the same thing. They all look alike, except the paper's it looks like a little bit different. See, this one's got a little fold in it. This one's got a little burn mark. And I cut this one out. I backed it with the craft cardstock. Used some jute twine. I could have used a little bit thinner, but that's what because I poked that hole in there after I'd glued them together. Just used regular white glue to glue them together. And nice. Make a nice journaling spot, right? Okay. Like I said, I probably put y'all to sleep by now. And these were the Halloween tags. And you can see all the different things. And I actually did one of these. I'll show you. They came in, there was different ones. There's different ones of these. Anybody that likes Halloween, like me. And I forget, I think this was a little over $3 for this download. I thought that was octopus ink, rotten pumpkin juice, skull maggots, gross. Oh, there was one on here. Which one was it? This one right here. I laughed. I made a joke to myself and I laughed. Where it says, witch essence to grow chin hair. Use 2 drops mixed with pig's milk. Like, I need the one that says, get rid of the chin hair. Yeah, anyway. So anyway, cut out that one. I'm just using my scissors to cut these out. And ink the edges with Vintage Photo. And I backed it with, now this one I backed with parchment paper. The parchment paper I got, it's Paper Studio. And there's 10 of each, 5 different colors. So there's 50 in the pack, and they come in different colors, like this. And I keep it in this bag because the outside paper is kind of falling apart, so I keep it in a big baggie. But I backed that with parchment paper, and I thought that turned out really cool. Inked it, Vintage Photo again. And this one I had, this is some of the twine that I had gotten at Dollar Tree in the Crafter Square. And I remember when I did the video, I said I got this package because it had the brown and the tan in it. And I wanted that. Look at that. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. That one is over there. Alright, hang on. Okay, this is the library. And it kind of reminded me of those other ones I had. Oh, these are here. They the same shape. This is the library ones. Now, this one actually had, in the download, it came these, and this is all Victoria Designs, right there. And it actually had the back, and you ran the paper through, the cardstock through the printer again, and it printed the design on the back. And you don't have to, but I thought, I'll give that a shot. And I just cut it out, inked it with Vintage Photo, and then I used my perforator across the back again. But aren't those cute? Aren't these cute? Look. Yeah. It says rules. Please do not lose this card. Do not make pencil marks or turn corners. Have responsibility for this book. That's when that says that one too. And but they're just really, they were just too cute. I had to have them. Had to have them. Had to work with that one. And I bought another download from their shop, and it had all of these herb labels on them. I think that I only printed out one, but it was the kit, I forget what was this, spices or something like that, and it was on sale, the whole thing. You got all different kinds of stuff for $9.85. So I couldn't find, I experimented with two things that I do not have in my house, chervil and arrowroot. I used, I forget how big this one, the circle punch, the circle dies by Diamond Dies. I have that big pack of them. But this one's a little bit bigger than, this one cuts right on the line, and then this one cuts off the black, and then this one just leaves a white around it, and I like this one better. And they're supposed to be Spice Jar labels, but I think they would make really cute decorations in a garden journal. And then these are out of that kit too, and these were really cute. The thyme, rosemary, sage, mint, lavender, chamomile, and I actually cut out one of those. Let me find it. Cut out a couple of those. And there's that parsley, bay leaves, chives, savory, and I again cut out. See, this is, I used the circle die, and that's as close as I could get, but that was real close. So I went ahead and used that one. And this is what I did. I cut them out with the circle dies from the Diamond Dies, and then I used the kind of that bluish parchment paper, bluish greenish type parchment paper, and I actually glued this one to the back. Glued that on the back, and inked around the edges with the shabby shutters. And you could poke a hole in that and use that as a tag and a journaling spot. And see, and that's what it did. They're just 2 different pieces, inked both edges separately, and then I just, you know, glued them together like that. I just think those are really pretty too. Okay, and this is one I was playing with right here. I just was playing with this one. They're the mini jar labels, I guess. And all I did was cut around them and inked them up with the shabby shutters. I think they're adorable. This may be boring to some people, but you know, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I see a lot of people, they have their channel, they're making actually projects out of their own personally designed digital downloads, and they're promoting them on their channel. Well, I don't like some of them, so I went shopping. This was also out of that spice bundle that I got, and I did this one. It doesn't actually tell you what it is, it just says it's a tag. And I backed it with this one was the greenish parchment paper, inked it with vintage photo, punched, anytime I punch out with just my regular, you know, paper punch. And I did, I wanted to pick up that yellow, and because it had the yellow around here. And I have lots of this dyed seam binding, so, and it's very thick, yeah, once you layer it up. Now, these are some I haven't worked with yet. Mrs. Claus Apothecary, and I actually had this one in that I had already purchased, a great big kit a long time ago. And it's very cute. Dried mistletoe branches. It's Mrs. Claus Apothecary. And this is Christmas songs, warning, you might get jolly. Time for peace, Christmas candy. Preserved snow crystals, warning, you might get chilly. Christmas tea, Christmas wine, smiles in a jar. Light in the darkness, Santa Claus's secrets. It says, warning, you might get surprised. Angel wings and kitty your heart. And this is the same one. It's the Christmas Apothecary instead of Mrs. Claus's Apothecary. And it has all these, tree in a jar to quickly install your Christmas tree. Use, unscrew the lid, and poof, there's your tree. So I'm gonna play with those. Anyway, I just wanted to show you, this is just, you know, a little fun playing with my digital downloads, and there are so many out there. You know, the only thing about it is it uses a lot of ink. So I just try to pick and choose what I really like. I could print out the entire kit, but I don't think I want to use all the kit, so I just printed out what I would use. So pretty. I was really surprised that I liked these right here. Those, I like them. I think they're pretty. And backing them with that parchment, I was lucky I had that parchment paper. It looks really cool. Otherwise, I would have backed them to stiffen them up a little bit. I would have backed them with, you know, just whatever cardstock I could get that matched the front. All right. Anyway, that's it. Sorry I kept you, but fun with downloads. Hey, guess what? It wasn't an actual haul video, was it? Man, I mean, everybody puts out haul videos. You know what a real shame is, though? Haul videos get more views than actual project shares. It happens to me, and I've seen it on other people's channels. I can see, you know, people just love those haul videos. This is technically, a haul video. This is a digital haul video. I was going to tell you that these are the markers from Dollar Tree, Forever in Time. And this was the white one, and I actually wrote Forever in Time with it. And it's really nice. It looks like a chalk marker. It works really well. So for $1, I don't know how long it'll last, but I don't have a gold one or anything to show you, but that looks like a chalk marker. So if you need one, go ahead and I recommend going ahead and getting one. It doesn't write real fine, but you know, that's not too big. Okay. All right. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.